Welcome to another edition of Main Point. I am Travis Plowd, and I'm your moderator for today. And today we have Jeff Sushi Doss versus Chris Walker. And the topic or discussion should be: should we get rid of Japanese and Korean divisions? All right. Jeff, I'm going to let you go first since you are
Oh,
the protagonist on this one. So I'm going to
oh
let you go
man.
first.
All right. So I know you guys are probably thinking, "What? No way he's saying this." But yes, why should we get rid of Japanese Korean? I'm saying yes, we should because they're not judged correctly, anyways. Okay. Um, and especially in NASCAR divisions, it's all about winning the grands. And when was the last time a Korean champion or even a Kempo champion or whatever won a grands? It's all about everyone just wants to judge based on Japanese. All right. So if we just put it all in one anyway, we're gonna make it to where let's make it to where it's traditional forms, open forms, and then soft style. And those three divisions are the ones that we focus on, right? And instead of doing a grand, maybe just take the top two of each one and have a battle, to for the money, right? For the first and second. Let's do something like that to change it up. So you're actually judged based on what the division is. So maybe you get that Korean person versus Japanese person, or you get maybe two Korean people, or you get two Japanese people. I just think right now we've made it so bad. Like they're not judging Korean divisions the way they should be judged. That's one thing. So that's the reason why I just say we're making it harder on ourselves by splitting all up, and then really just being like, well, we're going to give it to Japanese anyway. So it's like, what does it matter?
All right, Chris. And how do you respond to that?
Nah, I don't think we should combine them all together like that. I like the seeing the essence of each style and then having the winners come up and showcase their talent. Um, we're looking at things that I see right now in the junior divisions. Currently, they do that like you're suggesting, Jeff, where they do traditional forms all in one, and you do see predominantly the one style, the Japanese style, winning over all Korean and soft style and such. So our experiment of keeping everything similar is our junior divisions, and we're seeing a lot of hiccups and a lot of hangups in those divisions already.
Yeah.
So, and as well as when we're talking about the junior divisions, I think we should even pull that out a little bit more and separate those junior divisions, especially at the regional level, to attract our local karate schools. If I tell them, hey, you're not going to be going against everybody, it's going to be all the Korean schools are going against each other. So they're all doing either the Pumaseis or the Pages, and they're all doing their basics, or they're all doing Japanese. So you're going to have your H forms and your Teki Shodans and all the rest of it. So, you're giving them opportunities to let more
Right.
people come to
So
our open tournaments.
that's great in essence and in a strategy, but then when every division has one person in it, especially in a local tournament, then we're just giving everybody a trophy. So we're just kind of bringing everybody in to get them all hyped up, like, yeah, you got our first place, and then we're going to put you on stage to get your butt whooped against the Japanese person who's going to win anyway. So I feel like this is kind of what happens because we all do this. We want to bring in more people, and by bringing in more divisions. And I don't necessarily think that's the case. The best way to do it is actually bring in more qualified judges. So you have a Korean judge, a Japanese judge, maybe a soft style or a Kempo judge. So you actually have people who are well rounded. Okay. So in NBL, especially when NBL had the top Japanese and guys and girls, Korean forms won those grands a lot of times because the judging was fair and was spread out. Right now, it's just everyone is into WKF forms, and they are everyone on the panel is that's what traditional forms is to them. So it's not necessarily breaking it up; it's the judging that is the issue. So we
So,
and yeah, go
so
ahead.
if the judging is the issue, um, and you want to put them into the same division, will we still get the same results if the Korean division and the Korean stylists and Kempo stylists were going head to head versus the Japanese stylists in the traditional division? Would that still cause a problem?
I don't think so because the judging would be fair. You say, all right, this is what you need to judge on for this style. This is what you need to judge on for this style. I don't necessarily think the Kempo should be in with that's a debate one. That could be in the soft style one, because in a lot of systems that would be in that soft or like Chinese / Polynesian style. Have
Mm-hmm.
that separate, and then you would have your hard style, hard traditional, and then you would have an open style division. So that's just the way I would kind of break it down, you know.
So you would say, like, if you have 3 judges, 1 soft style, 1 Japanese, 1 Korean judge,
possibly,
to kind of round it out. I would see my argument to that would be you'd probably be able to find 3 people at a tournament who do Korean martial arts and get them to judge that division. I know currently it's not the way that it's handled, but I do believe that if we take a look at things and we're in the rebirth of trying to figure out how to get our judges to be better, I think this is going to allow us to get those 3. Hey, what I need to get all my judges in the morning. They're going to bang out these 4 traditional divisions. I need 3 soft style. Who does Kempo? Who does Wushu? Who does Pa Lam Kung Fu? Whatever you do, and then I need 3 who do Mudaquan, Tong Sudo, Taekwondo, ITF, WTF, whatever. Who does them in there? And then you're going to get people in the same families. So you're going to have same divisions with same judges and families, and then we can move that through and truly see who's the successor there. And then when we get to the grands, when we have those 5 to 7 judges, we can get a full broad spectrum panel.
Right. And that's how it was in other leagues, but it hasn't been that in, predominantly, at least in the States. So that's one of the issues on that. I think judging, of course, with everything is what makes this it, but we have so many divisions as is anyway. Right. And so when you're trying to create like a tournament, people want to go and compete against people. Okay. They're not going to spend money to just get a first place. They're going to compete. And even when we have
ideally anyway.
Yeah, ideally.
Ideally. Came in on that one. Supposed to be.
That's true.
But go
ahead. But so when we try to have these like regional tournaments that are they're trying to get there and to become that national tournament. So I'm going to do all the world
250, 500 divisions.
Divisions, and they make it as an attraction. Really, it doesn't, because you have one person in every division because it's so split up, right? And I mean, I'm going to tell you, I've been a proponent of splitting up. That was one of the reasons why I like NBL. But I'm seeing now is the way the things are going, judging is the key thing, and bring the divisions closer together. So that way we actually get a little bit more parity in it. So
see, I'm only talking about this for the black belt divisions and the specialty divisions in the black belt level. I am not advocating for this in the purple and green belt 10 and 11-year-old divisions. I think that's a bit ridiculous. But I do believe that there should be some degrees of separation. Like I said, like we were looking at our junior divisions in NASCA, we were at Diamonds. Predominantly 80% of the winners that I walked around and saw were all Japanese. Now, I saw some really good sharp Gabe X, which, that's not my favorite form in the world. But when it's done crisp and it's done right, I think it's a beautiful form. So I saw some really good ones that lost out to what I would consider as a Japanese stylist, a mediocre Anan or whatever they're doing, Ohan Dai or whatever the new trendy form is. So I don't think it's ideal for our competitors to have to be subjugated to that ITF and WTF higher stances, higher kicks, shorter forms versus the longer, more dramatic, more drawn out. I don't think in comparison that's going to be a win-win for our total competitors.
So, Chris, let me ask this: if since we do have an issue with if this is actually a traditional form, a traditional Japanese form, is it a real Japanese form? Has it been passed down? Is it an actual form? And somebody doing a style,
right?
Wouldn't this, if we just moved everything to like one division as a traditional style, would that get rid of that? That would possibly get rid of,
because in essence, we're still an open tournament, right? Right. Travis?
Right. Correct. I said my thing with that is preferences and judging. Right now, we're having a hard time finding those judges to be in those divisions to see the specialties as it is. So lumping everybody in, you're going to have 40 competitors in the adult black belt division like we had in Diamonds. There were a good amount of Korean competitors. There were a ton of Japanese competitors. And there were, I think, 4 Kempo competitors. I didn't see any soft style.
Yeah.
But if you throw all of them in there together, you're going to have everybody judged, and you're going to still have the same winner. You're still going to have the same winner based on preferences at the moment, with karate being in the Olympics. So people are eyeballing and looking at the Japanese katas.
Yeah.
So you're now going to take away an opportunity that somebody else has to make it to stage or to come on and showcase what their skills are. I do like
Jeff,
education. The issue is education. You know what I mean? And so we have to educate everyone on what a proper form should be, and actually, showing them what it should be. The other issue is, I bet you there actually is more Korean judges in the whole tournament than there are, but they, they're just following.
I like not to do it.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is always the problem is judging. All right. So the problem. So let's get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Let's see. What do you guys think? Do you guys think we should combine the tradition, all the individualistic divisions like Japanese, Korean, Kempo, all those into Kung Fu, all those different divisions into separate ones, or traditional, open, and soft, or should we keep them specialized? Let us know in the comments, and we will see you guys next time.